The view from the campsite. The view from the window. The view of the motorcycle. Rainbows, unicorns, and the color of the water. And even the scorched earth looks beautiful here. And then, of course, there's the haunted cottage. But if all that doesn't work for you, stick around, because the riding is epic. Day 6, and let's go for a ride in Waterton National Park in Alberta, Canada.
Perfect. Thank you.
No worries.
So what's a car to get in here with two people? Same price?
Yeah, it's per person.
Oh, it's per person, so vehicle doesn't matter. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
At this point, my better half came up with an impulsive decision to turn right onto the Red Rock Parkway. What a great decision that turned out to be.
I'm not sure what she's doing here. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Do you want to explore the roads? We'll explore the roads. So that's a sense of adventure for you.
But watch out for the lone Waterton cop patrolling these enticing roads for the unwary. We saw him 5 times that day alone. And don't get caught out like I did by the photo of the grizzly bear on the side of the road. It's enough to send you swerving off into the daisies.
We've seen 2 vehicles come by in the last 20 minutes. Oh, that's nice and cool. Look at how beautiful this is. Red Rock Canyon, 20 clicks. This is a spontaneous thing, folks. We hadn't thought about coming here at all. You go in there. I'm going to go in here, and I bet I have an easier time parking than you do. There's a Montanan right there.
And I can't explain why I found this landscape just so sexy. Perhaps it was the well-endowed landscape with paramount signature mountains on it. Even the remnants of a forest fire that swept through the park in 2017 looked attractive. Red Rock Canyon was a great walk and well worth your time if you're ever in Waterton Lakes National Park.
Okay, Blue Marble Riders, that was awesome. We went up Red Rock Creek, Red Rocks I think it was, and it was absolutely amazing. Then we walked to a waterfall. It was okay. I've seen bigger. But the structures for us to look at things on the waterfall were just awesome, just amazing. Landscape, can't say enough about it. All the silver birches here, they're all burnt, the bark's off them, and it's some sort of, it's just the wood, and it's got a sort of pearly color. It's quite amazing to see it like that. It's great having a pillion on the back. She can do all the filming. Didn't see any bears, but there were warnings about one bear in particular that's become habituated and will come straight up to people looking for food, and how to get rid of it, how to back it off. They had a map showing its locations, latest locations. Usually with bears like that, they'll give it a couple of moves, and if it doesn't move, they'll end up shooting it. Which is, I guess something that has to happen. Interesting thing is of course the border's not far from here, and I know that they have pressure sensors and drones and goodness knows what else, and they try. I mean, look at this landscape to try to stop people getting across, even when the border's open, must be really, really hard. You can't control all of this. I know they use drones and things like that, but there's no way. They've got pressure sensors on all of the known sort of paths that people could take, the smugglers used to take, etc., etc. But I wonder how many times bears set them off. I mean, they must be walking backwards and forwards over these mountain ranges between the two countries. I know that, I think Montana, maybe Washington State are pretty well, Idaho, the only states that have grizzlies, I think. Whereas all of BC and Alberta and, Yukon, and we're packed with them.
Put the west coast of Scotland on steroids and this is what you'd get. The Red Rock Canyon Road is curvy, but it's the sweeping curves. Undulating but gentle up and down curves. Narrow but highly scenic. Beware, though, of the wind. More on that later.
Yeah, the red rocks we saw were kind of that color there. Very beautiful. Pity about the cloudy day today, but it is cooler, which does kind of make me feel a little more comfortable in riding jeans. What a gorgeous road to ride a little quicker. It's very blind, you can't see what's over the other side of the hills, and obviously there's no sides to it at all, so you've got limited in the way of vision around the corners. This isn't too bad. But going the other way on the edge of a cliff, you don't really have much in the way of vision, but once you got used to it, low traffic day, and you cleared it all with the local authorities. You know, had some marshals signposted, and the police making sure no one was coming in. Be a great day to give it a burn, wouldn't it?
A few kilometers off to my right, or south from where we are now, running almost parallel to the Red Rock Canyon Parkway, is the Akamina Parkway. Unfortunately for us, during our stay at Waterton National Park, the Akamina Parkway was closed for resurfacing. But wow, hiking past it the next day, we got to see just how curvy and undulating this ribbon of black tarmac through the most amazing landscape is. Much better even than the Red Rock Canyon Parkway. If you get the chance, give it a go.
Okay, in the distance is a green roof building. I was talking about this before. That is the Prince of Wales. I'm going to give that a go. For 2 nights, we've been cheaping it out and camping, etc., etc. And we usually do that when we go on a big trip like this. We give us a little bit of a reward in the middle.
She is a magnificent old 1930s traditional Canadian park lodge. Perched on a fabulous vista on the northern end of Waterton Lake and looking all the way down the lake into Montana, the Prince of Wales was built by the Great Northern Railway tycoons as a prohibition getaway for Montanans in 1927, and as an extension of the Glacier Park lodges. And today she still stays true to her prohibition-like roots. But a word of caution, Waterton Lakes is about the second windiest spot in Canada. The whole hotel rocks through the night. They have giant floor-to-ceiling chains to keep the hotel steady.
Hotel room. It's like I said, 1930s, built 1927, and it's a really old lodge, so there's no big screen TV or anything like that. It's kind of the way I like it. Wi-Fi, great views from up here on the 4th floor, and yeah, if I point you out the window there, it's a wow, look at that. Don't know if it does it justice or not, but it's pretty amazing. Yeah, you can see the old structure of the old hotel. It's taken a bit of a wind beating. There's been a heck of a windstorm this afternoon. We only got in about an hour ago or so, but it was rattling windows. Nice big bathroom. Fairly big. No tub, just a shower. I don't do this often. Yeah, so nice view. You can see all our paraphernalia, I'm afraid, is scattered around the room, including all the charging stuff. And I don't think you can see any of that, but what a nightmare it is keeping stuff charged, as any robber will tell you. Room's quite nice. You can tell it's definitely 1930s decor. Look at the plumbing. It's interesting. And yeah, there's the chariot. Okay. No more words on that one.
The history of this fascinating hotel is amazing. In 1926, a December storm nearly topples the partially built hotel. While not blown off its foundation, the building was blown out of plumb and had to be straightened before construction could continue. Chains have since been incorporated in the hotel and still stand today to keep it upright. In 1927, the Prince of Wales Hotel opened to serve booze to thirsty, prohibition booze-starved Americans. The hotel was the epitome of luxury in the wilderness, with steam-heated rooms, hot and cold running water, electricity, a full full-service dining room, an elevator, laundry, beauty parlor, and barbershop, all overseen by professional kilt-wearing uniformed staff. In 1928, the motor vessel International began service on Upper Waterton Lake from Goat Haunt in Montana to the Prince of Wales to bring hordes of booze-starved Americans up for luxurious frivolity and drinking, and no doubt, more than a little debauchery. In 1933, the U.S. votes to end prohibition by repealing the Volstead Act, so in a partial reverse of fortunes, the MV International holds midnight frolics carrying Canadian dancers from Waterton to below the 49th parallel on the lake near Goat Haunt, where they can legally drink and dance on a Sunday.
Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. If this is the first time you've watched, please consider subscribing. I do product reviews, motorcycle reviews, off-road and on-road vlogs, as well as tours. Don't forget to follow me on social media, that's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and to like, and especially, I'm begging you here folks, subscribe. This is the Blue Marble Rider, out.